Oh, it's an awesome day to be out here. Hello, campers and bushcrafters. I'm Donnie Pavlini with Donnie Pavlini Outdoors. I have a new bushcraft buddy, YouTube bushcraft buddy, goes by the name of Grumpy Guy. Check him out on YouTube. Give him a sub. You'll be glad you did. He's a great guy. Don't know why he goes by the name of Grumpy Guy, because he seems like the nicest fellow you'd ever run across. Grumpy Guy, look forward to seeing you at the first annual Southern Bushcrafters Rendezvous held in Morton, Mississippi. We look forward to seeing you there. Well, Mr. Grumpy Guy challenged moi, not really challenged, tagged me to do the favorite meals tag. He was tagged by, I think it was Mr. Country Prepper, tagged him to do this, I believe. I could be wrong. But anyway, but he tagged me. What's your favorite meals and why? So I'm fixing to get something started here, and we'll go over that. Well, the first question, as I understand it, is what is your favorite crockpot meal? Something cooked on the crockpot. And for me, that would most definitely have to be beans. I enjoy red beans, red kidney beans, and large white limas equally. So there you go, with sausage, you know, something good like that. The second question is, what's your favorite easy cleanup meal? I think I would have to kind of go with Mr. Grumpy Guy and say some type of a sandwich. I love sandwiches. I like making a sandwich out of anything. I can make a cold spaghetti sandwich. I can make a cold anything, leftover sandwich. You know, ham, cheese, whatever, sandwich. Easy to clean up, no muss, no fuss. So that would definitely be what I'm going to go with on that one. Now, the next video actually has a dual purpose. We're going to do this tag, but we're also doing a little cooking today. What are we cooking? We're cooking Bugout food. In this case, it's going to be Knorr's Pastasides Parmesan, and we're going to bust out, I know it's here somewhere, I packed it, let's see, better have it, yeah, a little chicken. So we're going to have a little chicken Parmesan meal here. Why are we doing that? Because what we're doing is we're practicing. If you prep, you better learn to eat the stuff that you're storing up and learn how to get accustomed to the taste and how it affects your body and things like that. So that's what we're doing. So going to put in this stuff. The water's getting dang near to a boil. Does it say bring it to a boil first? Let's see. Hell yeah. And it wants you to put a little butter in there too. I think I got some butter. Anyway, third question. What's your favorite Pinterest dish? Now, I'm taking this tag very seriously, mind you, but I guess I'm going to show my southern ignorance when I ask the question. Isn't that for ladies? Pinterest? NA, not applicable to me. Okay? So, fourth question. What is the healthiest dish that you eat and enjoy? Most people say salads, and I get that. I eat salads from time to time. Don't really like them, so I guess vegetables. And but if I gotta say the food that I consume that actually makes me feel the best, man, I'd have to say eggs. Eggs, I can eat eggs, and it's just a matter of minutes, man. I've got a little bit of energy and strength. You know, they give you strength. So I'd have to, maybe, yeah. I know doctors will disagree about the cholesterol and all that crap, but I would say eggs. Anyway, so we're going to get to question number 5 as soon as this gets to a boil. What? Ooh, we got a boil. What is your favorite soup that you make? That you make being the key word. Put a little butter in here, like the recipe calls for. And favorite soup that I make is going to be chicken ramen noodle. No doubt. Chicken ramen noodle. My little trail soup that I make with ramen noodle soup, some added chicken, and or you can use beef jerky or whatnot, any kind of little meat, Vienna sausage if you like, and also mix in a packet of Lipton chicken noodle soup. The Lipton soup's got a lot of stock and stuff like that, flavor that kind of helps out the ramen, and then you add meat to it and you got a good one. Question number 6 is, what is your most unusual meal or thing that you cook? Well, this is going to be a bit unusual to a lot of people. It is fried grits. Fried grits. I love them. I learned how to make those when I was in the seminary at St. Augustine Seminary in Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. When I was a young man, I thought that I had the calling to serve the Lord in a more dedicated way, to be a Catholic priest at the time. And we had some good cooks over there. And what you do is with grits, if you don't know what they are, a lot of folks up north, grits are a bit of a mystery to them. They're simply white hominy corn that's dried out and ground, and then you boil them, okay, and it makes a gruel. And if you flavor them right, they're quite tasty. If you don't flavor them right, they're the blandest thing you've ever eaten. It's like eating white rice or something like that. But what you do to make fried grits is you take your leftover grits from breakfast, put them in a cookie sheet, put them in the fridge. Then the next morning, you cut them into squares, roll them in an egg wash type thing, batter or whatever, eggs, and then in cornmeal, and fry them. And they are absolutely out of this world. Fried grits, most unusual. Question number 7. Take a look at our soup. I just added chicken to it and waiting for it to come back up to a boil, which it will. It cool down in just a minute. You guys, I'm sure, are wondering, you got a campfire. What the hell are you doing cooking on a sterno stove? And well, I use my hand sanitizer fuel because I love it. I just don't feel like getting my dadgum pots all sooted up, man. And that's one thing. And another thing is, this little exercise is about dealing with your bug out food and things like that. So it's always good to kind of run with your equipment. The more you know, the more comfortable you are with it and so forth. So there you go. Now, looking at this soup. Now this is a pasta from Knorr, like I said. It's a Parmesan type stuff, and it looks good, but it's not quite creamy enough. Okay. Well, this is a little hack that I do sometimes whenever I want to get it creamier. I take coffee creamer. I know it. I know it's crazy, huh? But it does make a difference. Makes it a little more fattening, a little more rich, and it thickens up your dish some. So I think that's going to be awesome. So, anyway, we'll be ready to eat in just a bit. Question number 7. What is your favorite pasta dish? For me, it would have to be chicken Alfredo. I love it. I love it. And especially when more Parmesan cheese is added to it. The more Parmesan cheese, the better. Just love that stuff. And question number 8 would be, what would be the dish that you would bring to a potluck? What is the dish that you would bring to a gathering or a potluck type meal? Honestly, for me, I've done this forever, is I'll swing by a Winn-Dixie grocery store and buy 2 containers of their fried chicken. There you go. I don't cook stuff to bring to potluck meals and stuff like that. I just don't do it. I'm not that great of a chef, so that's why I do it. And Winn-Dixie grocery stores have the bum diggity dog of fried chicken. So if you ever drive by Winn-Dixie, wheel on in, get you some. Especially the one in D'Iberville, Mississippi. Those people know what they're doing when it comes to chicken. Alright, and it's just about time. Well, now you know a little bit about my weird eating habits. I'm going to test this little Bugout food here. And it's good. It is. I'm glad I put the coffee creamer in there. It's nice and creamy. Sometimes, you know, in these little box things, they just don't put enough ingredients in there. You kind of have to doctor them up. Donnie Pavlini Outdoor Seal of Approval. Okay, now we're instructed to keep this tag going and tag 3 more people. Okay, number 1. I am tagging Ranger Kooky. It's going to be interesting to see what the Ranger comes up with. The Ranger thinks a little bit outside the box, and that should make it very interesting. Second person I want to tag is going to be my friend Jason with Parker Ridge. Mr. Jason, you've been tagged. And the third person that I'm going to tag is going to be Mr. Mike Ware with Crash Bushcraft. So, Mike, get ready, buddy. Got a little job for you. You're going to tell us all about your meals and what you like and how you like to do them. So, again, I want to encourage everybody to go out and click a subscribe to my new YouTube pal, Grumpy Guy. And you'll be glad you did. He's just a great guy. He really is. And he's a great supporter of everyone in the YouTube community. So give him a sub and get out and use your Bugout stuff. Practice. Cook a little bit with your stoves and with your meals and stuff, because if you get into a situation to where you're going to need it, well, be nice to know what you're getting into before you get a hell of a shock later on down the road. It also gives you a chance to modify your recipes. So, from Donnie Pavlini Outdoors, we'll see you next time in the woods. Have a good one.